Hi friends, if you found this video, that means you probably have one of my Lucky July magic trick printouts. If you haven't printed it out already, do that now because we're going to cut out our 9 images. So just go ahead and cut those out. And you'll see across the top, there are 2 rows of 9 boxes. Not to be confused with our 9 images, which we're cutting out from the bottom, and they're in color. Don't know why I cut that weird leg on the paper there. Lots of these. And there we go. Awesome. Get rid of our scraps. And we'll be done with our scissors for the moment. Now we've got our 9 little square images, and we're going to turn those face down and just give them a mix, 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 mix. And square those all up in your hand, just like that. So we're going to deal them like we're dealing a game of cards to 2 players. So go ahead and just start 2 piles back and forth. And make sure you get those little squares separated. They can be a little sticky. And whichever pile you end on, put your hand on that pile. Perfect. Now I want you to look at and remember the image name, the name and the 2-word phrase that's on the face of the face down pile that you have your hand on. So lift up the face down pile you have your hand on. Mine happens to say rocket fireworks. Yours most likely will be different. There's a 1 in 9 chance that it will be the same. I'm going to write rocket fireworks into the squares across the top of my paper. So now when we count and spell in a moment, we don't get nervous and miss anything and mess it up. So go ahead, taking our card we're looking at, we're going to place it face down on the pile. Bam, bam, just like that. And square everything up because now we're going to do a little bit of spelling. So pick up your deck of cards, your little pile of images, and I want you to deal 1 image down or 1 card down onto the table for each letter of the first word of your phrase. Mine happens to be rocket, so I'm going to write or spell R-O-C-K-E-T. When you reach the end of your word, take whatever cards are left and put the whole pile on top of the face down cards you've just dealt. Square everything up, pick it up, and we're going to spell our second word. Mine happens to be fireworks, that's a long one. F-I-W-O-R-K-S, and we know works because there's 9 letters and 9 squares. So we did a good job. I spelled it all right. Now we're going to spell one more thing. We're going to spell our magic word. And our magic word for our 4th of July is cheer, because that's what we want. We want some 4th of July cheer. So we're going to spell C-H-E-E. And on the last letter R, look at that, you will get your magic phrase. Mine has to be rocket fireworks, and yours will match your magic phrase if you follow it along with me. And if you didn't, hey, go back to the beginning and do it over. It'll work, I promise. Happy 4th of July, everybody, and please be safe out there.